Oh, hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. I've just recently reviewed the 2-pack of this, so if you want to see another review of the Obi-Wan Kenobi 2-pack of Darth Vader Duel's End and Final Showdown or whatever it is for Obi-Wan Kenobi, the actual character Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show Obi-Wan Kenobi, check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. And also I've just reviewed this fella, 290. So individually this is 291. And I'm glad to do this video to not only showcase them on their own, as opposed to the other video review where I looked at them both and opened them or whatever. Now we can talk some more about the mechanics of the figure in the bubble. I think I'm now starting to understand the big issue that everybody had with this figure. And we'll come back to the figure loose in a moment, but still for now, this one is an unblemished cardback. If you saw my previous 290 review, you will know that the cardback had a little bit of veining. Both my Obi-Wans did in 2 separate deliveries, which is pretty bad. The cardback image, let's have a look at the cardback image very quickly. He's quite imposing there, doesn't he? But it looks almost like a digitally created image. I don't remember that pose or look at all from the film. The background is reminiscent. Now then, this one here, this is the one I chose not to open. And I'd have to look back at the review I did to see how it looked in the bubble when I opened both of them. But the helmet on this one looks like it's cocked back even more. Now, that's probably because of how it's been put inside the bubble. Now, the biggest controversy with the figure was the fact that the eyes did not align. But they can do. And we'll come back to him in a moment. See, they do align. It's possible. When I first reviewed the 2 and I opened them, I didn't have a problem with it because I was so swept away with the detail of the figure. And it did cross my mind. I thought, wow, what's going on with his eyes? Why are his eyes lower down than the lenses? And I didn't really care. I was just so engrossed with the detail of the helmet and the eye and the flesh and the beautiful new sculpt for the Vader helmet and everything that I just thought, yeah. And my reasoning was the fact that if he is battle damaged and he's just been sliced with a lightsaber, his head might be tilted down or he's injured or his helmet's just sort of like slipped back a bit. So that explained it, but everyone was right. It is wrong to look like that, but this is how he should look. And it's fixable. All you do is remove the helmet, cock his head, adjust it. You can adjust his head inside there. You can take the helmet off and adjust his head. But the reason they all look like that probably is because, however it's done in the factory when they are packaged, sliding the head in, I guess, into this plastic casing in there, might pull the helmet back for all I know. I don't know. But I just thought I'd show you that. It's interesting. I think everybody's looks like that and you have to manually fix it, but it is doable. On my Halloween episode of Only One Fans, I fixed my own. I sorted him. But what a great figure it is. I'll come back to the card back again in a minute. Let's just excuse this horrible noise. Bear with me. Oh my God, you're joking it, didn't you? When I slide this. It's that way that makes the noise. I'm back. No noise. Bizarre. What's that all about? Anyway. Let's hold the focus and see if we can see this. It is just an exceptional figure, this. For all I had a few issues with the series, I did enjoy this scene. And I loved seeing canon battle damage Vader. When I think of battle damage Vader, you know, helmet all messed up, I think of Starkiller and I think of The Force Unleashed. Never played The Force Unleashed, but I'm well aware of the storyline, the script, and the scenes. If you watch the cutscenes on YouTube, this is, oh, so annoying. I hate it when it does that. It sounds like Obi-Wan, doesn't it? I hate it when it does that. I wished I had a phone that had manual focus, man. I would focus in on that there and then lock it off and it wouldn't lose it, would it? But because it's automatic and you can't get off that, if it sees something it likes in the background, it'll go on to that, man. It's annoying. And because it was spinning, that's probably why the movement confuses the bloody camera. But still, great. Look at him. I won't take the helmet off in this. Oh, I might do, actually. I can't remember if I actually did in my previous review, so I might take the helmet fully off. I'm doing really well, aren't I, folks, with the focus? Just look again at that detail. It's phenomenal. Really good. He just looks angry and injured. It's just a phenomenal figure. And it was good to see Hayden Christensen again. And the lines that were spoken as well. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. Do you know what, though? The card back, I wished it was featuring that. There was a couple of shots where you saw the lightsaber going to and fro. I think it would have been brilliant if they'd found an image that suited the card back. That image there is just average. That it reminds me too much of Dark Times, where it's just stood there in darkness, dark, gloomy background. I think that's all I'm going to show you, except for the back. Oh, I was going to take the helmet off for you, wasn't I? 291. Same card back as 290. I will just remove for you the helmet completely and remind you that if you want to see a review, I might have some more details on the articulation and stuff. I don't tend to go into any of that. When I'm doing quick shots, I just get down to it and just talk about what I see, which is just a figure. He reminds me so much there. He looks so like Malik. Not Malik. Wrong one. Malgus. Malgus before he gets injured even further. Malgus has like secondary injuries and he has to wear like another mask. But that's like the Malgus at one point of Old Republic. It's very good though. And then that fresh wound on the head there, if I can just capture that. It's very bright that, isn't it, the exposure, so please excuse that. There you go, it's capturing it all right there. Looks like he's already been in a Bacta tank. It's not that, if it was more red and bloody. It's still pretty bad though. Maybe it's because it's a hot blade, a lightsaber, and it's cauterized it or something. Is that the right word? Cauterize? I don't know. What are the peg holes like on this one? Well, they're not that bad actually. They're not that bad. At least he stands on it. Some figures don't even do that, man. So, yeah. Not bad. You're watching July Thunava. It's a good one. Yeah, man. And rightly so, he was featured in my Halloween special, man. There's something quite grim about that look. The eyes. Have I saw the eye line again, you see? What you do is you take that off, just tilt his head back a bit like that, and just sort of put this on like that. There you go. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. And there's his old master Obi-Wan, just to finish it off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi, Only One. Out.